Hello, this is Eric Hamilton from the Web Academy, and I want to welcome everyone to our brief overview of the Web Academy and our textbook that we'll be using this fall for our WordPress and GIMP class. The, the WordPress textbook is titled Web Design for Pimps, and I will explain the reason for the selection of the book and the selection of the title. First of all, if you have not registered, please go to www.thewebacademy.org and register for our class. Click on registration and fill out all of the information as you see here. Again, what we'll be doing this fall rather, is going over WordPress and GIMP, which is a photo editing tool, and we'll be using a book called Web Design for Pimps. Here's the ebook version of this book, and I'll just breeze through this book really quickly here. So the reason for, I guess we'll just kind of breeze through table of contents and about the book. So the reason why I selected the title is, in addition to teaching about this technology, I teach you how to make money using this technology, how to pimp the web, and also to raise some awareness and raise a few eyebrows to get some attention about our program, which is free. And that is the reason for the title of the book. Chapter 2, we go into an introduction of WordPress. Chapter 3, we talk about WordPress.com versus WordPress.org versus third-party providers. Chapter 4, we actually will go through registration, how to register a WordPress.com website. Chapter 5, we go through file configurations for your WordPress.com website. Chapter 6, we work on themes, how to change the appearance of your site by selecting themes. Chapter 7, we talk more about appearances when we go through widgets, third-party widgets such as RSS feeds and Flickr modules. We go through that in Chapter 7. In Chapter 8, we talk about pages and page manipulations. For instance, the About Us page versus the Contact Us versus products or services, how to create those pages and how to add content and images and different types of media and text formatting to those pages, colors of fonts and special characters, inserting media. We go through all of that and those things in Chapter 8. Chapter 9, we talk about posts, comments, and ratings, right? For instance, your website will be able to accept posts like a blog, because it is a blog, if you choose to enable those features. And also how to do comments, ratings, and polls on your website if you choose to do that also. In Chapter 10, we go through also appearances, headers, and backgrounds and things like that in Chapter 10. And I'll just breeze through the book here. Chapter 11, we talk about how to set up user accounts and various and other tools that you can set up. For instance, with user accounts, you may want to set up other administration level accounts to be administrators or authors or contributors or editors, the different levels of access that you can grant, and we talk about that and when to use them and how to use them. Chapter 12, we talk about the dashboard, of all the dashboard features that are available for you to use, your statistics, your analytics of how to look at page views per day and how to understand all that information. Chapter 13, we talk about installations, right? How to, third-party installations. On the example that we use is on GoDaddy, of how to install a WordPress site on GoDaddy. And we go through all the steps that you need to take in order to install on GoDaddy. Chapter 14, we go into templates of where to buy templates and how to get really nice templates. There's certain sites that give them out for free, and there's certain ones you have to purchase. Where to go and get those types of nice fancy templates. We show you where to buy it and then how to install it. Here's the one for WordPress, or excuse me, for the Web Academy is an example that we use of how we went and purchased that, because the website that you go to for the Web Academy is actually a template. Also, we talk about GIMP, how to install it. That stands for GNU Image Manipulation Program. It's very similar to Photoshop, except it's free, about 90% of the functionality for zero the cost. So we talk about how to install GIMP on your system. Then we also go into how to use GIMP, how to use the toolbox, how to manipulate images, and how to use the layering feature. So we go through all of that information, the toolbox, and how to manipulate images. And we have sample images that you can download and that you can manipulate yourself. And we go through all of that. Also, we get into the e-commerce functionality and features of how to install in e-commerce modules, e-commerce widgets to your website. So we go through all that information and how to install it, how to configure it, how to add products to your e-commerce website, all the various settings and reportings and shipping information and gateway information such as PayPal. Gateway meaning how you plan to get paid for when people buy your product. Go through that information, how to import products using spreadsheets via comma separated value spreadsheets, how to upload images for your product, and how to purchase, check out, all that kind of good information. Chapter 18, we go through lessons that we have. Every week we have several lessons that we want you to do. Chapter 19, we talk about how to make money with WordPress and GIMP. And we go through and talk about the attire that you should wear to an expo or a trade show, as an example, how to gather requirements, how to do your business cards, how to charge a client, what rate should you charge them, how to create a contract or a statement of work and a quote. And we have samples of that and some best practices to protect you and also to protect your client. And that's pretty much about it. So we hope that you've already registered. If you have not registered, please register at thewebacademy.org. Click on registration and register. And we're looking forward to have you in the class. And if you have any questions for us, please come to the website, click on Contact Us, fill out the Contact Us page, or excuse me, the dialog box, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Have a great one, and we will see you in September. Bye-bye.